Question on 11.
Move it!
Take it easy, Jimmy. Take it easy.
Bite it, Bonnie, bite it.
How's she expect we know the answer to that? We never even studied it.
Early, can't you ever be on time? Come on, grab a seat, son. Grab a seat.
Hi, Early. How'd you do on the chemistry test?
Fine, Dorothy. I gotta find a seat.
I just asked. What are you scared of? Think I have to dance or something?
Hey, punk, I was talking to you.
Just leave me alone, Jimmy.
Just leave me alone, Jimmy. Look, Shrimp, I promise not to breathe a word to anyone. Not even tall girls. Just tell me one thing, and I'm very interested. Well,
What?
who was stupid enough to give you a dumb name like Early?
Come on, Early, get it! Hey, knock it off! Knock it off! Come on, both of you, knock it off!
What is it?
Hey, Early, where are you going? Hey, Early, come back!
Mr. Plummer? And you, Mr. McLaren. Close the door after you, please. Mr. Plummer, your visits to this office are getting to be a habit. And don't think I'm pleased with your conduct, Mr. McLaren, just because this is your first time in here. Well, doesn't somebody have something to say about the fight on the bus?
I shouldn't even be here. I didn't do anything. He started it.
He called my mom stupid for naming me Early.
Did you say that, Jimmy?
Yeah, but
It was her name. Mary Jane Early.
We're all sorry about your mother, Ernie. Nevertheless, neither of you can be excused for your actions. So, after school today, you can both do 20 laps around the track. For as long as it takes. That's 5 miles.
5 miles?
How many more laps, Mr. Plummer?
10. 9.
All right, class, who can tell me where to find a weather vane? Selena?
You can find a weather vane on top of a barn.
That's right. Very good. Now, who can tell me what you find on top of a weather vane? Yes, Danny?
On top of a weather vane, you can find a cock.
That's right. Very good. And now who can tell me why there's a cock on top of the weather vane? Jimmy?
What?
Can you tell me why there's a cock on top of a weather vane?
Well, because if you used a pussy, the wind would blow right through it.
Primrose? I'm Eddie Davis, Jimmy's father.
I'm very glad to meet you, Mr. Davis.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I just hope we can do something about Jimmy's gambling problem. You know, that boy is driving me crazy. Why, he'll bet on anything. Sports events, tomorrow's temperature. Why, do you know he'll even bet on how many raisins there are in a box of cereal?
Yes, I know. And Jimmy's gambling's a disruptive influence in my classroom. But I think we can cure him of it if we can lure him into a large bet that he's sure to lose.
Why, that's a wonderful idea. Wonderful. And you have my full support. Oh, I only hope it teaches him a lesson.
Well, I'm sure of it, Mr. Davis. Thanks for the backing.
Oh, thank you, Miss Primrose. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, time to pay up.
Oh, come on, Jimmy, that's a whole week's allowance.
Hey, a bet is a bet. Next time, watch the odds. And be a little more careful.
Okay.
Jimmy, may I see you for a minute?
Okay.
I don't know what to do with you. I'm very disappointed.
You're disappointed with me? I'm the one who should be disappointed. How do you expect me to have any respect for you as a teacher after this blatant hoax you're pulling?
Whatever do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, Miss Primrose. You have blonde hair on your head, but I've seen your beaver hair, and it's black as night. How do you explain that?
Jimmy, that's absolutely not true.
I'll bet $1 it is.
All right. I'll bet you. But let's make this worthwhile. Say for $50?
$50? All right, you've got it.
There. Well, looks like I won.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, I just hope this teaches you something about the evils of gambling, young man.
Hello.
Mr. Davis, this is Miss Primrose.
Hello, Miss Primrose.
I'm happy to report that it looks like we finally taught Jimmy that well-deserved lesson.
How?
This afternoon, Jimmy made the mistake of betting me $50 that the hair on my head was not the same color as the hair on, well, another part of my body.
Oh, that's just great. Just great. Well, just this morning, Jimmy bet me $100 that he'd see your pussy before the day was over. Hello. Hello, Miss Primrose? Miss Primrose!